Good morning. How you guys doing this morning? Pretty pretty mid range today. We just had that big push off of Friday's close. Friday's open. We're just consolidating from there. Nothing too crazy. Normal consolidation. You could assume that you have buyers somewhere in this vicinity without me just quickly looking, and then you have sellers. You have these sellers that you're running into here, and possibly one new seller that's trying to push this down a little bit. So this is just me looking off the cuff. I don't actually know where they are, but I could find out, but we're not gonna run that system. We're running another system today. So let's do it. All these players got taken. All right, right in the middle of the range. Wait and see. 6:30 candle. Tried to shoot down. Let's see, did we find buyers? You got these buyers, but they don't look super strong. I think that is that's the ones that must have tapped into. Then you have these sellers that they're running into, so makes it difficult. Yep. So let's see who's got the strength here. Buyers looking pretty good. Buyers look like they took a new position actually on the morning. Let's see what happens, baby.
Imagine being able to.
Ooh, that is loud. Sorry about that. Nah. Actually, I don't know if you guys heard that. Might not have been as loud as I thought. So, yeah, right off the bat, nothing too crazy here. If I wanted to get super technical, um, you have buyers here. The top of your demands right here. And then these sellers aren't super heavy yet. So actually, I would dare say that they're actually not here. Yep. So these sellers aren't real. So even if they do come back down, then even if they do come back down, then even if they do come down, they should get eaten up. But the initial balance is always tricky. I don't like necessarily trading the initial balance, so we'll see what happens here. This is your, yeah, it's a strong demand. Yeah, this is kind of like your strong demand right here. Yep. So got those in. Really nothing to see right now. You might be able to play a range play. I personally wouldn't play range play. Well, it all depends really. But to me, none of this is real selling, so yeah, none of it's real selling yet. Maybe a little bit right here. A little bit of real selling here. All right, so now we get to see how this morning reacts to these buyers. You can see that the algorithm's trying to accumulate here. The real buyers are stepping in, trying to keep it above this line here. But the algo is trying to sell into it. So that's what we're looking at right now. See how as soon as we get down into this area, the buying algorithm, the demand starts to kick in, and they start to chew up this liquidity right here. Pretty interesting, actually. Again, we stayed above that top of demand because this is where buyers are right now. They're acting pretty hot. Yeah, pretty much what we thought. All right. All right. There we go. Sure we're live here on that. Let's get some music going. So I probably only have like an hour today to stream, which is fine. Hopefully we get into a trade though. I'd like to at least record a trade. That would be nice. See those buyers stepping in nice and strong there. All right. This is pretty chill, but I don't know if I want to go this chill. Too chill for me. See what this one is. There we go. There we go. So we're getting a little bit of a break here. All right. Got pre-market highs coming. Range inbound buyers are still looking really good. Still sitting right here, these buyers. So they're going to look to take this up a little higher. Yep. Nothing on our take yet. Yeah, baby. Nothing much to see. I mean, really, there's nothing much I could do here at this point. In the middle of the range, have to see how we react at this level. Unless we get another new aggressor here, I can't really do anything. I might be able to take the short if it comes back to the range here. Actually, I would definitely take the short. Well, what time is it actually? Yeah, so if this comes back down to range, I'll take the short. It's got to come back down to range though. And then if we get a new aggressor here, I'll take it long. So both of these is a critical thing. The only thing that would keep me from getting into this trade is if we land pretty much anywhere from, if we land from like here to a doji, we land in this area with this candle, I do not take the trade. Or if we don't get new buyers on a green candle. So if it gets below this white box, I take the trade short. It's not as good. I would prefer to take the short if it came up towards these highs, try to get out, and then had that context of getting kind of trapped. But we'll see what happens. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the candle. I marked out with the levels of where strong demand is and everything. So our top of demand here. Really been digging these Ichimoku clouds. I'll take off the volume profile. Really been digging these Ichimoku clouds. The volume profile is fine too, but it's very interesting. They're not necessarily good in a chop like this, but just to how it lines up with my other analysis, it's crazy. Seems like it's a little far away. The leading span. Two minutes, 30 seconds left in the candle. Volume is not quite, it's not quite there. We need the volume pickup if we're gonna get into this long here. Ours looking strong though. All right, minute 30 left, minute 45. These guys do not want it to go up. Market makers are trying to keep this price action down. They want to make sure that this growth happens mildly so that they can get into a good price in the market, which is totally understandable. Talking with How much? Holy wick. That just wick down like that? Can I blink? Hey, here, play that back. That just wick? Or am I tripping? Play it back on my live. Is there data? There's no data. Had to have been news. Some sort. Oh yeah, that was a wick. What? Alright, hold on one second. Put this on pause. I'm gonna go check out my dude and see if
Judge Glanville asked the jury and witness to.
I'm gonna go see if he knows anything about that, because I just want to see if there's news. Let's see here. Alright, let me hear.
National area, H Street corridor, if you've been to DC, there was a lot of this area that is absolutely still under concern for DC police. There's also been a question about resources, how many officers left the force after the pandemic. Dana, we'll see if the president weighs in on this.
Some kind of news on the White House. That could change things. It could change where our current players are. Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna have to take this short here. Yep. I look to take this short.
Thank you,
Order filled.
Is it Brady's birthday?
All right, Gabe, no pressure.
That might be why the market's heating up a little bit. Until CEO's at White House, whatever that means. So this could get very sporadic. This week could be off, but it is what it is. If we get squeezed here, I'm pretty much going to be looking long context all day. Let us see what happens here. All right. Let's see what we got. So we did take the short. We closed below this white box. That's done. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this happens here. I don't know why the Intel CEO would make a big difference on stream. Honestly, I don't even know why. But let's see if we can rotate down here. Why those are off. All right. Would almost consider taking a 15-minute short too, but it's just not enough time in the mornings. But it's possible that we can get another bull trap off the 15 minutes. So we'll see what happens here. Still looking pretty strong, but it's putting in newer highs. Just we're in the context of this short range here, very tight. You could assume that it might want to come down here before it pops back up again, though. It's very plausible. All right. So, in a short, don't know what kind of, I don't know if this is a news short or not, which makes it very difficult. You'd have that CEO's news here. Let me just take a quick peek here. That's something. Any news come out? Yeah, watch Trump speaks on press. That was what, 6:50. All right, we're gonna run this live. This is probably what is what's kind of turning the markets up a little bit. Anytime Trump speaks.
Hi there, Anna. Good morning. Well, good morning from a very packed briefing room here. And as you mentioned, the president, a lot of questions for him about how this deployment of the National Guard might be undertaken. As you said, the administration already deploying nearly 500 federal officers over the weekend, and just handing out a fact sheet detailing some of the arrests that they've made. But according to DC police data, crime in the district has been 56% since this time last year. Now, there are a lot of questions about has the president considered deploying National Guard troops here? Where might they be deployed? The mayor is
All right. Let's see what happens here. This could get interesting.
we're waiting to hear right now, in a few moments, what the president plans to do with that fact sheet handed out by the administration thus far. A post on social media several hours ago, the president saying that DC will be, quote, liberated today. Now, of course, Sana, that is not the only topic that we expect to hear from the president. Preparations are underway for the high stakes
Oh,
meeting
man.
between President Trump
We need to get a coffee going here.
This will become a major unanswered question right now. Will President Zelensky be invited to that summit on Friday in Alaska? And what types of concessions might the Russians be prepared to undertake? The president suggesting that
All right.
Ukraine might have
I have new buyers stepping in here.
of course, that is something that the Ukrainians have long said that they would not be willing to do. So,
Let's see if these shorts are still interested in kicking it lower.
also reaction to the judge's ruling yesterday.
Looking very strong on the 15-minute. I think we're going to get stopped here.
Order filled.
Yep. All right, little stop out there. So because of that trap, I don't take any more traps here on the short side. Because now we're in a short squeeze yet again. We'll see though. See that demand's very strong down here. Very strong, right? So it's just boom. Anytime it tapped into it, boom, boom, and just it's eaten. So these buyers are serious about their positions here. Now we got this, the tip of this real seller here. This is the only real seller for the morning at 63.75, roughly, give or take a point. And then you have pre-market highs, so should get a little reaction off of this. Yeah, baby, we need a coffee. This is getting heavy. Got close to those real sellers. I sold into it a little bit, but we'll see what happens. The volume's looking very nice. Waiting for that, waiting for Trump to speak. See what happens here. Cut that until we hear a speaker, actually. Oh, man. All right. Let's see what happens here, huh? Been very tricky so far. Very tricky. Buyers aren't fully committed yet. It's going to come down to this candle. Getting a little bit of a high note here. I was saying that buyers are strong in this area. Let us see. Chimoku saying buy. All right. Let's see what happens here. Three minutes, 30 seconds left. Take a quick peek at how our other plays are doing this morning. I haven't taken a look yet, so let's just take a peek here. Palantir, let's see how Palantir is doing. Is it ripping this morning? Yeah, Palantir is still ripping. They found actual new buyers. This whole take, I closed it. That was an idea if we couldn't find a new buyer, but we found one. Yeah, okay, so Ethereum hit our take profit. That's right. Beautiful. AMD's, what are AMD's doing? AMD's ripping. Still would like to get 80. AMD's so hot though right now. They're looking like they're gonna move big, especially with that chip news. I think they got chip news that they're gonna pay the tariffs with Nvidia or something like that. Shopify that hit a take profit. How's Amazon reacting to this buy zone? Not super strong. Super strong, although you do have a little bit of a new buyer there. Yes. Very chill still. Let's see. All right. Doge. Second down day reacted off those sellers again. Should find some buyers somewhere, but that's to be expected. All right. Microsoft. Sold it. That's flagging up. It's looking very bullish. Robinhood looking very bullish. Gosh, Robinhood's such a beast. UNH was surprising. I took a peek this morning. Gapped up. That's crazy. The gap up like that could actually be extremely bullish. I bought a little bit of my long term today at 253, I think. Bitcoin's looking pretty strong. Bitcoin should have another big run. Google should finish off its run. Tesla's looking crazy strong, crazy strong. I wouldn't mind to buy Tesla either, honestly. Oh yeah, Tesla's looking like it's gonna move big. Holy smokes, Tesla looks like it's gonna get a run. 45 seconds left on this candle. Need volume to pick up. I don't like buying in the pre-market highs, but it is what it is. Pre-market highs should get a little reaction off pre-market highs here. Let's see. It's broke right through it. Can't touch it yet. We're knocking on the door. Knocking on that door. Tesla's looking great. Tesla's looking like it's about to run into the different universe, man. Tesla's looking crazy. Yeah, still nothing. I don't see no president talking yet, so we're chilling. All right, 3 minutes left. See what this lays out. It's not the craziest. This is kind of like a nice crap squeeze pattern right here. I know it's kind of tough to explain, but anytime you have a let's see here. Anytime you have like this higher highs, higher lows, and then just a strong pop out of there. The really bullish case here. What color to put this? But in any case, let's see if we get higher. We broke above pre-market highs. That's very bullish. We have a lot of previous sellers to run into though. At the top of these guys over here, so see how that runs. If we get a reaction, it's definitely going to be in these 80s. A little bit of reaction off this pre-market high. Expected. Nothing crazy. This is pretty chill. What's the range here? 80 points. 85 points. Yeah. 5 points is really chill. We'll see. Gotta hang on here. Waiting for Trump to speak. Oh man, this is probably a good time to get a coffee after this bar closes. This is likely to get squeezed again. I could probably play a 3-bar play to the upside here. It's likely I could. See you. Should rip up and go past it eventually. We'll see. A little deep though. Took deep hit into this previous bar, so it's telling us these buyers aren't as convicted. This actually isn't a real buyer. None of this yet. This is a reaction to this buyer down here, so would not see how. Be surprised if we saw a rotation back down here if we can't find a new buyer. Yep, none of it. It's crazy. This would be theory here. So the theory here is we tap up into this liquidity. I might even be able to make it a little tighter. Tap up into this liquidity, go lower. And run into the real buyers down here. Yeah. Still no speaker. We're hanging. My goodness. Well, that's about a slow morning here. I should probably actually get rid of the bounce off. We'll give it another few minutes. We'll see how this candle closes, but really there's nothing I can do here. Took a little short this morning. Took our short here. Entry was here. Entry was this action. We entered on this nice little play here. This is a good trade, by the way. This is an excellent trade. Read it perfectly. Just ended up getting squeezed, so now we're in that context. Short squeeze all day. But I do not take another trap at all. Sit and wait. Unless we get same level or below. God, it's boring. I start looking at the 30-second and being like, alright, how do I play this 30-second? Could honestly still play it. Short area right here. One of the peel one. One right there. What's cracking? That's the short.
Order filled.
Let's see. Alright, that's not the short, this is the short. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Algo's trying to keep it down, but buyers are real hot right now. Not real selling.
Order filled.
We got a $9 loss there. Maybe with commissions $10. Yep. Did a real seller boom. I want to take another small one though. So it's here. Yeah, this is ugly. I think I might call it here. I'll still be trading it, but really not much for me to hit here. I think the market's just kind of waiting on Trump. So that's it for me. I'll update people on X about the live trades in the system. Peace, guys.